Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Math Cafe. This is Sulagna, your maths mentor. Today we'll solve some case study based questions of chapter Triangle. The videos of other chapters have been uploaded and the link is provided in the description box. Please go through the link for the chapter videos. So let's begin our today's session. In triangles chapter we have studied about generally two things. One is similarity of triangle, another is Pythagoras theorem. So today we'll solve two questions. One question based on similarity of triangle and other question based on Pythagoras theorem. So let's start from our case study 1. So here one figure is given. Vijay is trying to find the average height of a tower near his house. So this house is Vijay's house. This is Vijay's house. This is the tower and this is Ajay's house. He is using the properties of similar triangles. The height of Vijay's house is 20 meter. When Vijay's house casts a shadow 10 meter long on the ground. At the same time, the tower casts a shadow of 50 meter long on the ground and house of Ajay casts 20 meter shadow on the ground. So, height of Vijay's house is 20 meter and the shadow is 10 meter. Shadow of the tower at the same time is 50 meter and here in Ajay's house the shadow is 20 meter long. Now based on this diagram we have to solve some question. So let's proceed to our questions. Question number 1. What is the height of the tower? So we know the height of Vijay's house is 20 meter. So we can take it HV divided by height of tower HT equals to shadow of Vijay's house divided by shadow of tower by property of triangle, similar property of triangle, or you can say property of similar triangle. So this is the height, this side, and this is height of tower. Let's name the pictures A, B, C, D, E, F, and P, Q, R here. So we can say AB by DE equals to AC by DF. So AB is height of Vijay's house and D is height of tower. SV, that is BC, divided by ST, that is EF. So height of Vijay's house is known, that is 20 meter. Height of tower is unknown here. We have to find out the height of tower. So we can solve as 20 by x is equal to shadow of Vijay's house is 10 meter and shadow of tower is 50 meter. So x is equal to 20 into 5, that is 100 meters. So option C is the right answer. Now let's move to question number 2. What will be the length of the shadow of the tower when Vijay's house casts a shadow of 12 meter? So here height of Vijay's house, height of tower and height of Ajay's house is always constant. Whatever may be the time, the height is constant. But the length of the shadow may differ from time to time. So here we know the height of tower is 100 meter. Now length of the shadow of tower when Vijay's house cast a shadow 12 meter. AB is equal to 20 already given and D is equal to 100. meter already given. BC is now 12 meter and we have to find out what is the distance of EF. So AB by BC is equal to DE by EF. So 20 by 12 is equal to 100 by X. We can take X. This implies that X is equal to 100 into 12 by 20. So this is 5. So X is equal to 60 meter. So whenever the length of the shadow of Vijay's house is 12 meter, at the exact time the shadow of tower will be 60 meter. So our option D is the right answer here. Now let's move to question number 3. What is the height of Ajay's house? The shadow of Ajay's house is given 20 meter and shadow of Vijay's house is 10 meter. When shadow of Vijay's house is 10 meter, at that time shadow of Ajay's house is 20 meter. So here QR is equal to 20 and BC is equal to 10. We know the distance AB is 20 and we have to find out what is PQ. So we can write AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR. This implies that AB is given 20 by X is equal to 10 by 20. So now X is equal to 20 into 20 by 10 is 40 meter. So the height of Ajay's house is 40 meters. So option B is the right answer. Now let's move to question number 4. When the tower casts a shadow of 40 meter, same time what will be the length of the shadow of Ajay's house? Here let's take it A, B, C, P, Q, R. AB is given, that is 100 meter. This is 100 meter and BC is at this particular time is 40 meter. PQ height we know 40 meter. Now we have to find out the shadow of Ajay's house. That means the QR distance. So we can find AB by BC is equal to PQ by QR. QR we can write AB by BC is equal to PQ by QR. So we have to find out the distance of QR. So QR is equal to PQ into BC by AB. PQ is 40 into BC is also 40 divided by 100. So QR is equal to 4 into 4, 16 meter. Our option A is the right answer here. Now let's move to question number 5. When the tower casts a shadow of 40 meter, same time what will be the length of the shadow of Vijay's house? So let's name them. Let's take it E, F and G. Here BC is 40 meter already given. AB is 100 meter given. We know the distance of EF is 20 meter. So EF by FG equals to AB by BC. EF by FG equals to AB by BC. This implies that we have to find out FG. FG is equal to EF into BC by AB. So EF is 20. We can write out FG equals to EF is 20 into BC is 40 divided by AB. That is 100. So 0, 0 cancel. 2 into 4, 8 meter. So option D is the right answer. That means when the tower casts a shadow of 40 meter, at that exact time, the length of the shadow of Vijay's house will be 8 meter. So this is our case study 1, which is based on similarity of triangle. I hope you are enjoying the video. If you are enjoying, do like and subscribe my channel. Now let's move to our case study 2. It is based upon a certain theorem. We have to find out what is the theorem. So a diagram is given. Rohan wants to measure the distance of a pond during the visit to his native. He marks point A and B on the opposite edges of pond. So this is the pond given. This is the pond, and he has marked A and B at opposite ends of the pond as shown in the figure. To find the distance between the points, he makes a right angle triangle using rope connecting B with another point C. So he has started from B with one rope. From C, B to C has taken from B to C, and he was trying to make a right angle triangle. So from C, connecting B with another point C are at a distance 12 meter. Connecting C to point D at a distance of 40 meter. So he has started from B, then he has moved to C, and this distance is 12 meter. Then from C with the same rope, he has started up to point D, which is 40 meter, and from point D, he has started, and from point C and the connecting D to the point A. Then he has connected D with A, which is 30 meter. So he has made a right angle triangle. The distance of AD is 30 meter, distance of CD is 40 meter, and this BC distance is 12 meter. AB distance is unknown to us, and this angle ADC is 90 degree. So now let's move to question number 1. Which property of geometry will be used to find the distance AC? This is a very simple question. We know as it is a right angle triangle, AD and CD length is given, and we can find out the length of AC with the help of Pythagoras theorem. So option C is the right answer here. Then what is the distance of AC? AC is equal to square root of AD square plus CD square, and this is equal to square root of 30 square, that is 900, plus CD square, that is 1600. So this is 2500, and square root of 2500 is 50. So option A, which is 50 meter, is the right answer. So distance of AC is 50 meter. Now let's move to question number 3. Which is the following does not form a Pythagoras triplet? What do you mean by Pythagoras triplet? Pythagoras triplet means 3 integers A, B and C, which we can write as C square is equal to A square plus B square. That means 3 integers which satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. Generally, it is written as ABC, where C is the hypotenuse and A and B are two other sides of any right angle triangle. So here 7, 24 and 25. Is it satisfying Pythagorean triplet? 7 square is 49, 24 square is 576, and 49 plus 576 is 625, which is the square of 25. So this is a Pythagoras triplet. And 5, 12, 13, we know this is a Pythagoras triplet. The most common examples of Pythagoras triplet are 3, 4, 5 and 5, 12 and 13. Whatever multiple of those triplets, those are also Pythagorean triplet. Then let's come to 15, 8 and 17. 15 square is 225 and 8 square is 64. So by adding them, we'll get 289, which is the square of 17. So option D is only left. This is the triplet which is not Pythagoras triplet. But let's check it before marking it. So 21 square is 441 and 20 square is 400. So by adding we'll get 881 and 28 square. Before counting or remembering 28 square, you know the last digit of 28 square will be 4 because 8 into 8 is 64. So this is not a Pythagoras triplet. So option D is the right answer, or you can say option D, that means 21, 20, 28 is not a Pythagoras triplet. So now let's move to our next question, which is question number 4. Find the length AB. We know distance of AC and distance of BC. So AB is equal to AC minus BC. This is 50 minus 12, 38 meters. So option B is the right answer here. Now question number 5. Find the length of the rope used. So remember from the case study, the rope is starting from B, then it is moving towards C, from C to D and from D to A. So the length of the rope equals to BC plus CD plus DA. This is 12 plus 40 plus 30 equals to 82 meter. So option C is the right answer. So today we have solved 2 case study based question which is from chapter triangles. I hope all the questions are clear. All the questions are very easy. You just have to go through the paragraph very thoroughly or sincerely. I hope you are enjoying the video and you are clear about the concept. So like the video and do subscribe my channel and wait till the next video. In the next video, we'll also bring other case study questions of different chapters. So till then, work hard, keep studying and do a lot of practice.